Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. We hope everyone is doing really well today. It is Friday, so my guide Celia said Friday fun. So we are using a deck we haven't used on the show before, which is the Raise Your Vibration Oracle by Kyle Gray. They are beautiful. They have a little rainbow emblem on the back. So Celia says we're just going to wait a couple of minutes till we get a couple of people in our live, and then we'll begin. So she said we're just going to get settled in. We hope everyone is doing really well today. Hi, Andrea, 54 Hector. Hi, Julie. We just do, my guide calls who she has a message for. We don't normally have a list. She just kind of calls who we're guided to. The only exception to that is if you donate to the channel, you do get to skip the line and you for sure get a message. Otherwise, we just do whoever my guide Celia calls. I'm doing well, Julie. How are you doing? We are feeling the energy has been very intense the last like 48 hours. So are you feeling any different the last 48 hours? Because Celia's like big difference in the energy of the last 2 days. So have you been feeling any kind of difference? We had a different kind of experience yesterday. We were meditating in the hot tub, and I then started to begin able to see the outline of my aura. How about that? It's pretty interesting. Saturn doesn't normally leave you a little spiritual gifty when it moves, and it has recently done that. So I noticed a big change yesterday. And my mom is really ringing the wind chimes right now out there. But we are going to begin with a general reading for today or the next 24 hours, and then we will get into some free readings. So we're just a general reading for today. Whatever message needs to come out, please just take what resonates on the general reading and leave the rest. It could be one line, or it could be the whole reading. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. And the first card out is My High Vibe Heals the World, which is definitely true. And we feel like it's definitely that time of, I think Celia asked this week for, everybody to try to do something nice for, somebody else, to build them up, to be the light you would like to see in the world. And then the other cards that wanted to come out is Abundance is a State of Mind. Take the weight of the world off your shoulders and choose kindness. And we love that one. She's like, we love that, choose kindness, because that was kind of the message at the beginning of the week. And then the bottom of the deck is I clear my energy field, which is something that can be a very important message, especially Celia says for someone. If you feel like there's a lot of heavy energy around you, you can always say, I wish to clear my energy. I ask Source to release and transmute any negative energy, and have it return to me as pure love and light. And just take a moment and do that. So she said we are going to cut the cards, and we are just going to see what messages now want to come out to clarify this. So as you're in a high vibe, you can heal the world, and really that abundance is a state of mind. Sometimes it's best if you actually take money out of the equation when you're thinking about it. And how are you abundant in many other ways? So comment below, how are you abundant She's like, comment, how are you abundant in other ways? So, and you can be abundant in that choose kindness, she says. So apparently we're going to get started now. The current energy is the Page of Cups, which I feel like is that messenger of, that new fresh energy of I want to share my gifts with with the universe. As you're being balanced and grounded. We feel like definitely could be a heart chakra activation currently going on. And the foundation is the Devil card. We're going to get some clarification on that to see what's going on with that energy. The immediate future is the Three of Wands, which is wish fulfillment. But you have to take action to get towards that wish fulfillment. And the headspace is that Ace of Swords. And we feel like that Ace of Swords is the clarity to overcome any toxic thoughts you're having, any negative self-talk. And the immediate past is the Four of Cups, which is, sometimes when people or situations are taken out of our life, we are sad that they are leaving. But just know that when something leaves your life, it's making room for something even greater. The current environment, your current environment is the Three of Pentacles, which for me is that contract card. This is like me and Dave and Celia, I feel, working together. And this is your higher self trying to work with you. You have that contract. You have a mission. Are you working towards your North Node? Everyone has that mission of the North Node. That does not just apply to twin flames. That North Node is everyone has a mission we are here to do. And karma, we are here to clean up. So how other people see you as the King of Swords, maybe they feel like you're very clear-headed, but maybe you are very much using just your head and not your heart. Have you cut anyone off? Have you withdrawn your energy to get some inner clarity? And we feel like that's what's happening. Maybe other people see it, maybe other people don't, but just know it is a time of gaining that new clarity currently. And the Hopes and Fears card is the Ace of Wands, which is for me, that she said, the top there are both aces. We've been having a lot of serendipity with the cards. And she said, with those two aces, it is, the idea and taking the inspiration, listening to your inner higher guidance. And that Ace of Wands is for me always that connection, that aha, this is what to do. Follow that impulse. So, and we feel like with that Hopes and Fears card that you are actually doing it. She said that earlier in the week. We challenged, I know, Dave, to follow the impulses. So, follow your impulses. And the outcome card is the Star card, which is the healing card. It is the Aquarius card. She said Pluto did move into Aquarius. That does change things for right now. And she said for the next 3 months. And I can't help, we have 3 in there. She said, for the next 3 months, there's going to be a lot of change going on. So maybe this is a reading for more than just this today. This is like she said, for the next 3 months, change is going to be happening. We are going to see things and healing and new inventions and new things coming online that we never thought possible. Telepathy between other people, she said, is going to be so heightened for the next 3 months. So are you working on any telepathic communication? Do you try to send a message to your person by just thinking it? And she says the easiest way is to think I love you and just send it. And we're going to get some of the underlying energy from the bottom of the deck, which is the Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Wands. In the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. As I got a throat chakra activation. And with this, we feel like she said, this is my card of my connection with her. Are you listening to that quiet voice? Because as you listen to that quiet voice, it is leading you right to exactly what you want. It is leading you to the stability, the comfort, the everything that you want, everything that emperor energy represents, that stability, that husband, that, solid foundation. All of that can be had as you listen to your higher self and follow those little impulses. So are you following the little impulses? Because she said, as you follow those are the keys to bring in that reciprocity. Are you knowing your worth? Do you know your worth? She said that's, we always have that as a strong message. And we are going to get some cards, she said, for the devil down here on the bottom. So what is the devil? And it's funny because the clarification on that card is the Three of Wands, which is that immediate future card, which is the wish fulfillment. To know that when we think of something, that's how we manifest. You think of it, you put it out there to the universe. The universe does part 2. You do part 3. You have to get in the vibration to receive it. So are you releasing this negative mindset that's going to bring in everything that you're trying to bring in? Are you ready? Are you ready to bring in all your desires? Because she's like, back to that, abundance is a mindset. And it is, because, we are all one. We are all in this together. We are, we are meant to find that union with ourselves and with each other, and know that we are truly all in this together. So she said, hold on to your hats for the next 3 months. The changes and things that can come in will really blow your mind. So are you ready for your wish fulfillment? All you have to do is get in the vibration of it. The cards we picked today are the raise your vibration cards. So I told Dave, I picked them up. I said, do you have any other cards by this person? I'm like, I don't know. I was really drawn to them yesterday. And Celia's like, you have to use them tomorrow. So we are using them. So anyone that needs any help with energy clearing, we are going to make a little video on some of the practices I use to clear my energy. So you're going to put these back in the deck, and then we're going to begin with some questions. We hope everyone is having a very fun day. She's like, it's a fun day. It's Friday. Are you having fun today? Are you having some fun today? So, hi, Shirley. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Becca. How is positive energy? How are you doing? Yeah, so he's like, how are you doing? I am having a really, really good day. Dave is working from home, so that always makes my Fridays really good. And we leave in 1 week to go see my grandbaby. So that can't happen fast enough for me. And I guess we're gonna put a headband on to put the hair back, she said. Get it out of the way. What are Miss Becca, what are you up to this weekend? Yeah, she's not a baby anymore. She tells me all the time, me no baby. It's funny, she's talking so much. She's decided she likes the boba beads. My daughter got her a drink, and then Macy wanted it. So why are you trying to cheer yourself up? Becca, what's going on? She's like, what's up? Yeah, she's like, what's up? Becca, sometimes other people just have stuff going on. She's like, just, sometimes it's, you're meant to have space, and it's the universe's way of seeing if you're already being too attached. Say, in the right time, he'll reach out. I got stuff to do. Yes. But right now you are. Every time you check your phone to see if he's texted you, you're energetically leaning into him. So, but she said stick around. You might hear some good messages for a little bit. We're going to do yeah. She said stick around for a little bit and we'll get you a message in a little bit. She said, it's funny because we put all the other cards back up except these. Your favorites. She said your favorite. So. And y'all, I'm going to step out for 1 second. I got to put some hairspray in my hair. It's driving me crazy. So I'll be right back in 1 second. So please just chat amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, better. Now it's out of the way. Yeah, that's a good idea. Positive energy. Where is everybody watching from? We like that. She says thank you for moderating. I heard mediating, but it was moderating. They are, Julie, we would say they are different. When I open my third eye, that's my energetic channel to go up, but my clairvoyance comes in through your soul star, your stellar comes in from above. But your third eye, we feel, is more just your chakra. It's where that chakra is, and what it does, where it is and what it does. Hi, Alex. How are you? And we're going to ask for everybody to please not spam the chat. My guy Celia calls on who she is called to, and then we kind of go from there. And it's probably about that here, 45 here, and it's been raining. So we are just, she said we're going to look and see who's here in the participant list, and we're going to go from there. Andrea, she said we're going to start with you. She said you were here early, and she said thanks for hanging out, and welcome to the channel. And do you have a question? She feels you have a question. So you are very welcome, she says. I guess at some point it's just going to be Celia, and I'm going to just not be in. But right now I'm being the translator. She said we're working on that. I don't know. Oh, it's warm. See, my daughter, it's like 90 in Florida. Been in the 80s and 90s, so we can't wait to go see her. I would love you. But the other day we had 60, so it keeps changing. What is the outcome if I ask him my daughter's father will get back together? Well, you get a few cards. And the first card is you are safe here. So welcome to the party. And then you get the cards, I am supported on my path. And then you get the card of living with purpose brings me prosperity. And we feel like this is saying everything has a purpose. And then let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. So with that, I feel like have the feeling of love, but do it in a detached state, not in a Five of Pentacles kind of energy, more of a I love myself and I love you, and I know in the right time we are coming together. But sometimes, Andrea, wow. Okay. So sometimes I don't even know where I was going with that, because like there went my whole thought. Like, sometimes, and she said that Ace of Swords was like a thing, so I have to get back to where I was. Sometimes people are not in our lives for a reason, for you to be on your path, to do something, to learn something, to share something. And we're going to just stop right there for now and put them down and read this message, and then we'll keep going, because that message is very strong in itself, because it about knocked me out. So we start with the Ace of Swords, the Hanged Man, which is about the right timing, the moon, definitely, and the sun. We feel like the sun is the outcome card. So in the right time, but there is some things you have to do on your spiritual path first. You have some healing of the shadow stuff you have to do. Some stuff you have to gain enlightenment on. Like your spiritual path is knocking. And as you work on that the sun's the best card in the deck, and that is your outcome card. She's like, I really can't even say much about that, because she's like, that is the outcome card. And the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords and the Judgment card. So, and the Chariot. So as you, Andrea, what were the reasons that you and your daughter's father are no longer together? As you focus on whatever happened, you keep that negative energy right there. Honestly, right there. So if you want to get back with that person, and another way is to write a letter of, telling that person and talk about the situation and come to some forgiveness or detachment. And then if you want to get back with that person, you need to start focusing on the very, very positives of that person. As you focus on, I think I was never happier than when I was with that person. I loved all the fun we had. I love the way this person does that. I love the way he looks at me. I love the way it feels when he touches me. I love how kind he is. I love the way he is with our child. I love the way he does this. I love the way he does that. Like, focus on the positive and talk up that energy, and that can really bring it back around. Not the fact that he's not there right now. Okay. There we go. Message one. They feel like they're going to be really strong today, and really like, we were really inclined to use these raise your vibration cards. So yes, the cards are like really like, she's like April is going to change everyone's life. So she's like seriously like, when you come back, I mean, look at where you are right now to where you were March 1st. How much have you spiritually grown in the last 30 days? You want to know? I can say some things I've been focusing on. My channel has had very steady flow throughout the last 30 days. I've been being more consistent, and that was my goal for March, to be more consistent on my channel, and I've done it. And just doing what content Celia wants me to put out, but doing a little something every day, because that's what her guidance is. So, what are you doing to move your spiritual path forward? Are you and like, I have been meditating like so crazy, like, yeah, like we have been really meditating. Like I said yesterday, I meditated, and I told Dave, I was like, I said, I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I can see my aura. I could literally see like the blue outline around my arm. Like, it was a little shocking, in the middle of the dang day to like, yes, we have done some. I will try to get Dave to do a I will try to get Dave and I to do a video together. Because I will honestly say, Celia told him today, she's like, well, we were we were talking, Dave and I, and she was like, oh, hi Dave. I totally just lost my hopes again. Anyway, she says it'll come back. Yeah, don't remember. Something Dave and I were talking about. We are doing really wonderful. We are both counting down the days till we leave next Friday for vacation. We were actually this morning planning another little vacation thing after that, to go to a workshop seminar thing for a weekend. Oh, good thing you were listening. About doing it, and we said, Dave, I wouldn't be where I am with Celia. I said, I wouldn't be where I am with Celia if it wasn't for you playing it. And Celia said, I wouldn't be with Brenda if it wasn't for you doing it. So telling Dave that her and I couldn't be together if it wasn't for what he did with the bowls, with working my energy. On a daily basis, we were doing it. So it did so much for me. Yeah. So I'm trying to get him to put it all out there. But because it literally like changed like my connection with Celia. I was connected some with Celia before, but not to the extent that it is now. So so Miss Shirley, so he says we'll get your question. We'll get your question next. But yeah, truly, his doing the bowls literally expedited my energy clearing, just because we literally did it on a daily basis, between either him playing the drum, or which was super grounding, which I think he should do a video about that too. Okay, Shirley, we are getting cards for you about your partnership with Matt. That card really wants to come out today. My light attracts light, is for the bottom of the deck, Shirley, and you get, I am supported on my path, which is, I will say, before I did the reading, I pulled some cards for me, and I got that card as well. So it seems to be a very popular card of the day. So everyone needs to know they're very supported. And then let your inner fire warm you, but not burn you, which did just come out too. So that's obviously a very, we are in that Aries energy. So don't try to rush action. And then you are a divine facet of the universe. So know that you're doing your part right where you are. And my sexuality is sacred. So, Shirley, what is going on with your second chakra? What is going on with your sacral chakra? Miss Shirley, do you know we manifest from our sacral chakra? How, like, one of these cards is not like the other, and it's that's kind of been a theme lately running in my head. One of these is not like the other, and it's that one. Miss Shirley, that's a doing thing. How are you? How is your creativity? How is your how are things manifesting for you? How quick are they manifesting for you? I can say, Shirley, because not long ago I was having a sacral chakra blockage, and my manifestations were being very slow. And I have been working on the alignment of my sacral chakra, and my manifestations are all overall happening a lot quicker. But we feel like it's coming from a blockage of your sacral chakra. She's like, really, she's like, look at that, because it says my sexuality is sacred. How are you in being in your divine, because when we're in our feminine, when you're in your feminine energies, when you manifest like so much. She's like, that's when you so manifest. Do you realize that's when you so manifest? We're gonna get you some tarot. I recently realized I was having a blockage, and everybody's is different, but like I had, and I was talking about it the other day. I had a period in my life where after my first husband left me, I felt like I wasn't enough, which is a very common thing with my Chirons and Aries, which is the wound of self. And that's a very thing where you feel like you're not enough. So in that, I put out to the universe, knowingly or unknowingly, that I wanted to be desired, because as you feel like not enough, you put the opposite of the negative feeling out there. So I wanted to be desired. So then I was having a lot of those kind of relationships and not the love. So I changed it. And then so recently, a couple of days ago, I was telling the universe, because Dave and I have a really great relationship, but I wanted to feel a little more desired. So Celia told me that I had kind of put that out to the universe, that I guess since we were married, and I didn't need to be desirable anymore because I wasn't trying to attract that anymore. But I still want to be desirable to Dave. And I want to be desirable to all of you guys to listen to my message and be desirable in a lot of other ways. So, so I'm working on my desire. And literally, Shirley, the day I did that in the hot tub, and I sent Dave and I was like, wow, I just had such a revelation. When Dave came home, like the way he looked at me was completely different. One day, complete like when he came home, and since that day, he has had a different look in his eye towards me. Just completely like so. And Celia says things happen, so I can tell you guys, so that can be the reference point for me to be able to have the story of this is how instantly I could change it by changing my desire. So I told the universe, you know what? I want to be loved and I want to be desired. Being desired is not a bad thing. I desire for other people to, want to hear my message, want to be loved by me, want to spend time with me. So So eventually I come because Celia's like, okay, you have to see where you are. Where is your belief with it? And my belief was that I didn't want to be desirable anymore because I was at the point that I was married and I'm not trying to attract any attention from anyone. But you know what? I want to be desired. I want to have, I want my channel to blow up and expand. And, I want many, many people to hear Celia's message. And I want Dave to love me and desire me. And, so I want to be loved and I want to be desired. So that's what I told the universe. I actually want a relationship where I am loved and I'm desired. And it's okay to want to be desired. It really is. I didn't realize the resistance I had to it till Celia's like, well, you don't want to be desired. And I was like, well, yes, I do. Yes, in many forms. And like, so you just have to, figure out where your belief is with it. And if you're not sure, like look and see where is my belief with this statement. For a long time I used to believe if you made your bed you have to lie in it, but that's not true. You can change your mind at any time and it's okay. But anyway, yes, like literally, it's how you feel about. You're like, I decided that I was worth it. I'm like, that's about my self-worth. I'm okay for it. And it is that way for everybody, so yeah. Yeah, see, Shirley, that's kind of what I wanted when I felt like I wasn't enough. I kept attracting that. So by actually figuring out my self-worth and knowing what I deserved and what I would tolerate, I'm like, because honestly, I'll say a long time ago, during my divorce or after my divorce, because like women's brains are all intertwined and men's are. And after that, I was all hurt. I was like, I wish I could just think like a man. I wish I could compartmentalize each part of my life. Well, we can't do that. And I tried and it didn't work. It like it does for a man. So yeah. So like right there. So like right that know that how sacred that is. Like, and we tell Dave that is such that's our sacred time, that's. But anyway, Shirley, you get the 9 of Swords, the Emperor, the 2 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, which is the only one that finishes the race. We feel like you're going to get a good answer on this. You just have to change your mindset. Like, and honestly, I did that. I'm well endowed. So I used to show a little more cleavage and all that. And I've really gotten to where I don't, and I not only wear a shirt, I normally wear a sweater or something to really cover myself up because I feel like I told Dave, I guess I've stopped trying to be sexy. So I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to work on that. And that's about how I feel about myself. So since then, I've taken up doing my nails, and Dave's really supported me and is constantly buying me stuff for doing my nails. And um, so, like, you have to, yeah, just you have to. Shirley, it's literally, she said, this is the key. This is the one day key. Like, get your energy in alignment by that. Ask what, meditate, ask, what is blocking my sacral chakra? Normally, that is your self worth, but that is where, like, you also, how do you feel your sacred sexuality? Because honestly, she said the other day, it was like, ladies, do you know the manifestational machines that you are? And truly, that comes from this sacral chakra. That is where we manifest from. That is where our creativity is from. And if that energy, like if you are feeling, okay, if you're feeling sexually repressed, sorry for anybody who's underage, please stop watching at this point, step away. Anybody who's under 18, please turn this off at this moment. It's not supposed to be for anybody under 18. So we are going with this comment. Shirley, are you being sexually repressed? If so, try doing a meditation where you pull that energy up, like pulling a ball of light up from the earth and pull it up, and feel like you can pull that energy up out of your sacral chakra and you can pull it up and use that energy to manifest. Because right now you're sitting there and you feel undesirable and all of that, and that is not good for your sacral chakra. So it's really blocked. So so if you're feeling a little that way, Shirley, we're, you know, we were just saying. They want to keep falling. Yeah. So yeah, you just have to. No, Danny, that was for Shirley. How are you doing, Miss Danny? So Alex, are you still around? Celia says, because I hear, hey, Alex. We'll see. She says, well, wait a second. We'll see. Yeah, she said, here, we'll look and see. Alex, are you around? Oh, nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, we're going to move on. Miss Shay, can we, oh, there's Alex. It said you weren't there, Alex. Yes. Yeah, Celia says, what's up with you? We were off for a day or two. We did videos and then we took a day off. Yeah, but Shirley, it looks like that's going to be a yes. You just have to kind of, yeah, she said you just have to. Yes. Yeah, we feel like overall yours, like it's just overall your energy's been blocked. Oh. Well, Alex, he's probably been thinking of you if you're thinking of him, and a lot of times because that's when we are in our less resistant state. Yes, and so you says, have you Becca, you're picking a kiddo up from school? These cards really wanted to talk, apparently. Believing is seen. Alex, and then she said, here's a message, here's a message. So we're going to put that one over there for a second. We're going to do these. Come home to your body. Alex, how's your sacral chakra? And you know, right now, with Chiron being in Aries, that is a time of sometimes we can feel very, very disconnected in our body. So make sure you're very much feeling into your body. Are you meditating? I make way for miracles, and we feel like that happens through that meditation. I was called here on a mission. And your sensitivity is a gift. And then she said, we're going to get the second part. So we're going to get some tarot for message A and then for message B for you. Honesty is the best policy, and take the weight of the world off your shoulders. So we are actually starting with message B, she says. Message B. So guidance on can't we all? And Alex, with that, honesty is the best policy, and that take the weight off your world. I can't help but see the bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords, which is like sometimes confusion. And she said, you know, sometimes things happen in, you know, that you can't see in the middle of the night. But she said, look at these two cards together. Don't they just flow together very well with that night sky and the stars? So that feels like that is a message about your dream, especially with that Two of Swords being right there. And you get the Nine of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Strength card. And Alex, isn't that what you want? Isn't that what she's like? Isn't that what you want? Isn't that what you're trying to bring? And you get forgiveness brings freedom. So Alex, how's your mom? How your dream was exactly what you wanted because you have the strength to be open to let it in your dream space. Because that's what it's trying to be. But she's like, something about with that, I saw that card and Celia said your mom. Why? She's just doing the best she knows how, Alex. She really is. I feel her sadness with that. And that's a hard thing. And then we're going to get message cards for this message. But she says you're allowing that in your dream space when you're not in your, when you're, you know, in your subconscious state. So are you. Here's a question, Alex. You want to be right or you want to be happy? You get to choose. It's that simple. Right or happy. Sometimes you can be both, but sometimes you can't. Then call her and say, hey, Mom, I love you. And that is all you have to say. I love you and I don't want to argue with you. Sometimes people don't agree on things, but they still love each other. And that doesn't mean we have to cut each other off. You know, isn't that exactly what you want from D2? Isn't that what you want from him? Change completely. You want him to come back. But are you still holding on to things with him too? You're only holding yourself back. She said what you're doing with your mom is so holding you back. Like, I know. But, you know, all of this is happening because this is part of your mission. And she said, you know, that is part of your mission. To feel the feelings of it and really get there with the feelings of it. Because it's gonna, like, she's like, this is good. Like, wish fulfillment, the strength card, she's like, that's pretty dang good. We say that, but you have a negative thought about him not talking to you right now, correct? It hurts you. That's a negative thought towards him. So it's not unconditional. I know. She says, you think that squishy face. And I'll say that when I'm in really good alignment, Alex, honestly, here's a good one. When I'm in really happily good alignment, you know what? I so unconditionally love Dave. There's probably nothing in the world he could do to make me unhappy when I'm in alignment. If I'm not in alignment, you know what? Every little thing he does can irritate the shit out of me. So, hi, Dave. But, like, seriously, if I'm in alignment, like, so, and we were talking about the only energy you can control is your own. But we definitely feel like, she's like, that's definitely about, like, she's like, talk to your dang mom, like that. And understand, like, believing the scene, it's coming. She's like, you know. You were vulnerable, which is exactly what we're supposed to be. Don't beat up on yourself. She's like, don't. You know what? That's one of your sweetest qualities. Yeah. You know what? How you don't do it, Alex, is be high vibration. If you get where you're in happiness, in alignment, no matter what, the happier in alignment you are, like, yeah. Well, you just told the universe, so now are you ready to do it? Alex, your Chiron's in your is your Chiron in your fourth house? Because, like, Celia's like, that Cancer energy is like strong screaming at me. Like, all you have to choose, do you want to love him or do you want to be mad at him? Which energy do you want to project at him? Is there anything that... And in your sleep and in your dream space, you're doing that. And you can easily make that transformation happen. She's like, you can do it literally by changing your perspective and realizing you have a mission here. Alex, are you working on your North Node? Are you stepping into it? Like, yeah. She's like, are you stepping into it? Because then we get the Eight of Swords. And when these cards normally want to fly out like crazy, she's like, Alex, she says, where's your North Node? Then we get the Moon card. The Knight of Cups. The Ace of Pentacles. So you start with the Death card, with the 8 of Swords and the Moon. So maybe not wanting to look at that shadow, like she's definitely not looking at it. She could free herself and look at the shadow. And the shadow is that moon energy is also cancer energy, which is mother energy. So she says, look at your relationship with your mother. Oh. Hey, Alex, you want to want me to tell you something I learned a long time ago? A lot of times in the past, from my previous observations, how a man treats his mother is how a man treats his partner. So, if you want your partner to treat you well and you want to treat your partner, it literally comes back to how you treat your mother. As crazy as that sounds, Celia says, it literally, how you treat your mother is how you treat your potential partner. As she says, because Alex, you may be in that feminine energy, but you are still a man. And how you treat your mother is how you treat your partner. Heal that wound. You have to heal that one. Like she's like, that is the wound you need to heal. Like you heal that relationship and it can heal so much. Because then we get the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. A brand new beginning with the Four of Wands on the bottom. As you, Alex, if you know he's your mirror, so as you work on your relationship with your mother, so will he work on his with his. And you know what? If he doesn't, as you guys work things out and he sees the difference from you, and tell him that how I see that how you treat your mother is how you're going to treat me. Yeah, she like truly like tell him like make sure he's clear on that too, because that ain't no joke. So she's like, seriously, look at that mission of healing your stuff with your mom. Well, the other day, Celia said our birth chart is literally our instruction manual. If we just decide to take a deep dive into it and look and see where everything lines up. So Alex, we hope that helps. But Celia's saying you can change that quickly because in the 5D, in the place where you're non-resistant, that connection is happening. It is happening. You said he's in your dream space. It is happening. And that Leo energy is all about that pride. And you know what? I understand that because I got a Leo moon. So I am completely all about that. So, Alex, we hope that helps. And really a good thing to say with anything with anybody. Do I want to be happy or do I want to be right? Because you know what? You're right from your perspective and she's right from hers. And in between there's a story of how it really is. So we hope that helps, Alex. We send you lots of love. You know, Celia says we love you. She said it's about transformation right now. So, but Alex, like I changed my thought on desire and I literally, Dave came home with a different look in his eye and still has it. So honestly, reach out to your mom and you may be surprised at where it goes. You may be surprised at how quick you can move all of that. Yeah, she said you may be surprised. Miss Becca, Miss Becca, are you ready to be in the front of the line? She said, you know, we're getting these for you. Everybody else is getting these. You get these. Playfulness and codependency. So Becca, make sure the codependent, that is the underlying, yes, and that's why you're the only one that gets the ping. She said it just goes with your energy, like I see you and I just see pink. So literally, like when Becca, honestly, when I see your name, it's almost like it's written in pink even. So she knows your signature color. I hear signature color, like, and maybe that's why. Maybe that was what it was about the name, your signature color. Miss Becca, what do you have a product line you do or something? Do you have some kind of product line you do? Yeah, that waiting to hear from him, that's that codependency energy. You know what? When it's the right time, he's going to chase your ass. Chase you. Chase you around the block. Like chase you. We like that for you, Becca. She's like, be playful, be light about it. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Becca, what kind of products do you want to do? No, you don't, because when you're chasing him, it's masculine, and that puts him in feminine. Eight of Swords. Don't do it. There's that codependency. There's that energy that is not good. Then we get the Temperance card, which is finding that balance. Call in Archangel Gabriel or Archangel Michael in to help you balance your energy. And then you get the World card because that is a new cycle. This is divinely guided. 2 out of 3 cards on the table are majors. And the bottom of the deck is the King of Swords, which is him being clear-headed, and then the King of Pentacles with the 5 of Swords, because maybe he's got some feelings to you and he's like, what is going on with this? Why am I attracted to this girl like this? What is going on? And then you get the Hanged Man and the Tower, and the silence will end. She said, and then the silence will end. So maybe he's just got a lot going on. We feel like she's like, do something that makes you fun and happy and is playful. Like, the thought when I saw this was card and made me think of like my bath bomb, something that really makes me have to focus on that. Because when you take your time and you really have to focus on something and it's really detail oriented and you really pull your energy off of that and onto something else, somebody will notice. Yes, pull it back and focus it somewhere else. Like literally, like pull it back. Because the 10 of Pentacles is on the bottom there. Like things can happen super quick. Just, she's like, change your focus. Be fun and playful. Make it a game about him calling you. You know, even like a funny statement. I love that every time I think about him, he sends me a text. Or when he's thinking about me, I have a symbol, or, I see a bird, or, universe, give me a symbol of when, play a game with it, making it an easy, fun thing. No. No. Becca, how's your self-love? Self-love, where is your self-love? And Becca, how do you feel about being desired? We know you want to be loved, but how do you feel about being desired? Yeah, we feel like you definitely do. Like, that is probably Celia's number one message, is about, that self-love is the easiest way to get you through this journey. That self-love, it allows your vibration to be up. That allows you to manifest in every single thing you want. I don't know why I even have these, Becca. She said put them down because I'm done with them now. She said we're done with those. We're back to the high vibration card. Raise your vibration cards. Well, apparently I'm trying to catch up, but I have no idea what the chat's talking about. So we are just going to keep on, keep going. Becca, what's your north node? And you can go on down. Celia says you can go down that rabbit hole and it can be really easy to figure it out. So, it should be on your birth certificate. Sometimes, you get a hospital record and sometimes you have to get a state official one. So I know here, in Indiana, you can go to the vital statistics and get it. But it should be on your birth certificate. But that kind of leads you in that path. So positive energy. So he says, can we get a card for you? Thank you for moderating. Every time I say that, I want to say mediating. So I don't know. Do you do any kind of mediation? Because I keep hearing that mediation every time. But we want to thank you. You're always helping us. Relationships are assignments. And then the bottom of the deck is, I was called here on a mission. So no, you are here on a mission. She says no. So we are going to get some tarot. Yesterday it was about relationships. Today is relationships. Are you being very guarded? Because you get the 7 of Wands. And the Temperance card, which... we're taking that one. So the 9 of Wands, the Temperance card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. And the bottom of the deck is the Six of Wands. So we feel like are you being very defensive in your energy right now? We feel like, are you being kind of guarded and blocking your energy? Are you trying to be in control? Are you trying to be in control? I would call in Archangel Michael and ask for a little bit of guidance and help to help you with the balance, because like this is a balance card and this is a balance card. So we feel like oh no. Alex, you know what? You can talk to your mom in the 5D. You can put your hand on your head, on your heart, and say, Mom, I love you and I forgive you and I want to communicate with you. And really be in your heart space and just send it to her and just wait and see what happens. And positive energy, you are here. She's like, this is a soul contract you have. She's like, you have a soul contract for a mission. And then the next card is your mind is an ultra source of energy. So, and we feel like that could definitely be that case with your Gemini sun. But she says, take a look at relationships. You get the relationships card. So, you know, sometimes for me, that seventh house, that one-on-one relationship. And we know you have that Gemini and you're a communicator. So, but with that relationships card, it makes me feel like take a look at your relationships and see what they're trying to teach you. What lesson is this relationship bringing to you? Is this relationship showing me that I'm not valuing myself? Does this relationship show me that I'm giving too much to others? Does this relationship show me that I know that I am receiving reciprocal on this relationship with this other person? Where are you on your relationships? And you can just take a look at them, because we feel like that's going to bring you definitely some new clarity on what you do want with relationships and where you're supposed to go on your mission. And Celia says, if you're trying to push against a door and it keeps not opening, go to the next one, turn around, look for a window, look for another door, look for a hole in the floor, look for a hole in the ceiling, look somewhere else. Adjacent possibilities is what she's like. Sometimes we think we have to be in control. And you know what? I wanted to be a physical therapy assistant and thought I was supposed to, but clearly I'm supposed to be here doing this right now. So here I am right now doing this. So the princess, can we get for you next? I think I'm going to have to go soon because I think I'm out of tea now. The Three of Pentacles. A soul contract. She's like, there was a very specific reason that one got stuck. So we are setting that one over there, the princess, because soul contract, if you don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. Oh, it really is empty. Oh no. So Can you guys just hang out for a minute? Let me go get me something to drink. Is that okay with everybody? If not, I'm going to end it and go get something to drink. So if you guys are okay hanging out, I'll be right back. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. Go to the bathroom, get something to drink. I just need some more iced tea. I'll be back. You guys can chat. She says we're going to try to get to everybody. So just be patient with us, and I just have to have a drink. So I'll be back. Yeah, I just muted it and was like, well, I'll be back. Why? What's going on with you? Is that why I can't see my messages? Yes. Yeah. Can't see it, and I see great forces and they're begging for a reading. Well, I figured you were working. I was okay, good. Okay. I touched my lip gloss up. This was stuck in the card. So Celia said when we found it when we called you. So you get the 3 of Pentacles. So you know that is the contract card, like me and Dave and Celia together and some other decks. So she's like, that is apparently we're just getting honesty is the best policy. She's like, she would not even give me a card out of that. So apparently we're just going to get a message on that 3 of Pentacles for you. The Page of Pentacles. Communication. What about now? Okay. Just checking. The Page of Pentacles. New communication in the physical. Well, there's going to be some coming. You get the Page or the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. Are you stepping into your you get the Three of Pentacles, which is that contract card. Soul contract. Forever, lifetime, after a lifetime, after a lifetime contract. She's like, contract. That forever, ever one. That one. That one. That one. You're going to have some contact on. The Queen of Pentacles. Then you get the Emperor and you get the Seven of Cups, which sometimes is about confusion, but sometimes it's about somebody just deciding what the hell they want. Yes, we feel like that is going to happen. How's your stability? How is dating yourself going? When is the last time you took yourself on a date? When is the last time you spoiled yourself? When is the last time you deserved something? She said we don't like that, by the way. Good. It's funny. I used to always go get my nails done and I would always not like this or that about them. So you know what I've started doing? I just got all the stuff and I'm doing them myself. And then I can change them whenever I want, which is happening pretty frequently. As a matter of fact. But apparently Celia has some skill with all of that. The bottom of the deck is the, I did them and I always not like them. And so I change them because sometimes I don't like them too. I like them a little bit short, but I like them to look good. So I just bought this stuff and I got I've been watching videos. I'm going to figure out how to do it myself. So I'm going to have all sorts of cute nails going on. But it's just me taking the time to spend the time on me to do them. And are you doing that? We feel like, so you're saying as you step more into that feminine energy will bring your strength, because then we have the Queen of Pentacles, then we have the Queen of Cups, the strength, and the Queen of Wands, and the Four of Cups, and the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Swords, with the 10 of Pentacles underneath that. As you gain that clarity, the Queen we're missing is the Queen of Swords, which is the Queen that has clarity, the Queen that's not allowing shit. But she's also the Queen that's guarded and distant and not in her heart space. So please make sure that you're clear on what you want. I had to figure out, I still wanted to be desired, even though Dave really loves me. I want him to desire me as well. And just by saying and knowing and realizing where I was with that, where am I actually on that? How do you feel about him wanting you? How do you feel about his desire for you? Because Celia feels like you have a strong resistance for the desire he feels for you. And you love him and you're in that relationship with him, but do you still do things to make yourself feel desirable? Yeah. Are you making yourself feel like, she's like, that is the gift that you need to give yourself. Are you dating yourself? Are you knowing your worth? And there's the Queen of Swords right there. That as you gain that clarity and balance, know that everything is coming in and And sometimes when we get into that thing, we kind of just put the energy of, well, I don't want to look sexy because I'm not trying to attract anybody right now. But you know what? When you get sexy or when you do things to make yourself look beautiful, you feel good for you, not for anybody else. So do it for you. She's like, it's Friday night. What are you doing? Where are you taking you tonight? What are you doing with your friends tonight? What are you doing? She's like, what are you doing? So we are gonna thank you, Miss Becca. We greatly appreciate all of y'all's help. What are you gonna be doing at home? What are you going to be doing for you at home tonight? I hope it's something really, really nice for you. Even cooking yourself a nice, healthy dinner does wonders for you. It tells your body, just because sometimes when you're, yeah, she said, make yourself something nice for dinner. Like, something that you would make special for somebody else, make it for you. You are somebody special. Thank you, my love.
You're welcome.
Yeah, but she's like, do that thing you would do, like put on something special to go somewhere special. Do that today. Like, do it today. Be special today. Okay, and we are you are very welcome, the princess. Eleanor, can we get your question next? She feels like Eleanor. What does Maureen deserve? And you get the card of relationships are assignments. And I am fulfilled by love. So, those are beautiful energies. Eleanor, are you still here? Hello, Kimone. How are you? Okay, Eleanor, so you get the cards of relationship, our assignments, and I am fulfilled by love. The first card out is the Devil card that is followed by the Ace of Pentacles, which that Devil energy could be a little bit of toxic energy or some codependency or just Capricorn energy. And sometimes toxic things are just, even a good thing can be too much. Like you can exercise too much. You can eat too much leafy green vegetables. You could overdo anything. So you get the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and then the Chariot. Eleanor, is this a question about you? Is this a personal question? Have you had a lot of struggle in your past, some dark night of the soul? If it's been really rough in the past, just know a new beginning is coming. Something a little more freer, easier, more carefree. That that makes it feels like Sag energy to me. That place where you get to go and beat your own drum, somewhere where you want to go, somewhere in the direction you want to go. But sometimes we have to realize that all relationships are meant for a purpose. They're assignments. In the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands, the Star, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Wands. So sometimes that's just about seeing things in a different perspective. All those people, it's a lot of chaos and they're all kind of working, but they're all eventually trying to get to that same place, which is this healed and ascended place. And we feel like, Eleanor, you are working on that. You are working towards that with that Ace of Wands there and that energy from the past, which we feel is karma. So, Eleanor, how is your self-love? How is your self-love? Because you know what? You are fulfilled by love. And as you have more love for yourself, other people are going to, yeah, that's that devil energy, some toxic things. Things come back around. Things come back around. React. I am fulfilled by love. Come from a place of your heart, and then you get the call of, I call back my power. And that's the truth. Call it back. Don't give any energy to it. Don't react. Like if somebody did something and don't react. That's the thing they want. They're trying to get a reaction. Don't react. People teach us who they are. Sometimes we don't want to believe that, and we want to see the best in people and think that people are all like us, but people are not. Unfortunately, not all people are like we are. I mean, we are. And then, Eleanor, you get the cards of the Tower, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords, which is looking at, I feel like Celia's saying, look at this from a different perspective. Try to have a different perspective on it. Do it from come from a place of love. And sometimes if we feel something and you're having negative emotion, it means you're cut off from source. So really try to come from a place of love. Say, how does my higher self feel about this? Your higher self is going to come from a position of love every single time. So it's literally about this. This is an opportunity for you to heal a deep wound. Like we feel like a karmic wound, like ancestral karma. But by choosing a different path than you would have previously taken. Are you meditating, Eleanor? Meditate, try to get, connection. She said you did have 3 of the 4 aces. The ace that was missing was the Ace of Cups, which is about filling your own cup up. Hi, Danny. What's going on with you? Yeah. So he says, what's up with you? When I went to get tea, Dave said you were having a rough time, but I was like, I was unable to see whatever was going on. So, Danny, what's going on with you? How are you? So he says, how are you? As she's dinging the bells. And Android guy, so he says we are going to be sending you your message later today on your reading. Absolutely. You want me to tell you the quickest way, Danny, I've ever found to raise my vibration? Secret right here. Put your hand on your heart and think about that little person you love more than anybody in the world. Think about the fun you have with him, the best day you have with him, the fun with him. And if you do that and hold the thought of him and the love you have for him for 1 minute, it is going to raise your vibration, even just for 1 minute. Okay, Danny, do that and then come back and we will get a reading for you, Celia says. She's like, you may be surprised at the difference in what the reading would be. So, Android guy, we're going to get a card for you. Somehow I knew it was about Sonal. That I read your message now, but I already heard she said Sonal before I even before I was looking. I was like, I think you had a question. So it's hilarious that I knew it was about Sonal. I am fulfilled by love. So are you being in your heart space? Are you feeling love? Are you feeling love? Because Celia feels like you're feeling a little more not in the highest vibration. Facing my shadows removes darkness from the world. So that's all about your thoughts. And then you get the card of I make a way for miracles. Are you ready to go through that open door? Come from a place of love, be in that place, and you are a divine facet of the universe. Know that you have a specific part in all of this. And truly the part is coming from love. You know where this relationship is going. Celia says, you know where it's going. You don't like where it's at right now. And because of your focus where it's at, it can't go to where it's supposed to go in the future. Think about where would you like to be in 5 years with Sonal? Tell me, where would you like to be? She's like, write it. Tell me, where do you want to be in 5 years with her? Yes, they're not good for you. Like it's that as you figure out how to, as you're having thoughts, and if it's not of a good vibration, take a moment, say, hold on. That doesn't sound super positive. Wait, I can say that better. And just get in that process of saying, I can say that better. Like with Dave and I, if one of us says something negative, the other one will say, you can say that better. I'll catch myself saying it. Dave does it to him. You can say it better. You have an opportunity to, your words are so powerful. Yeah, that really, I can say that better goes so far. That can help you really face that shadow and come a place from a love. Because like, so we are going to get some cards. And the first card out is that Five of Pentacles, which is that lack. And you're in that thought of she's not here right now. And you know what? While you're thinking she's not here, she can't be there. Because you're in that lack spot with her, and you're over here by yourself thinking she's over there beating her drum by herself, and I'm doing mine. And you know what? That's not what you want. So you know what? Say, I can't wait till the day we are putting our kids to get better, to bed together. I can't wait till we can have that time when our children are in bed and we have that nice quiet time to talk about our day. I can't wait till we have that time to cuddle in bed and just make each other feel safe and secure and loved. Like take the time to like focus on those things. Like all of those puts all of that great stuff into your future. Because when you're in the negative thoughts, that's not where you want to go, because you know this shit is a twin flame. She said, So don't let the mind chaos get to you. Say it better. Have a higher perspective. I have a mission to do. I have to figure out how I can spread my light and my love in this universe. And until you start doing it, it can't move. And as you do it, and like start raising your vibration. Are you meditating? Have you recorded that video yet? Are you sharing it? Are you stepping out and being your spiritual self? Are you sharing, or are you afraid of what other people may think? Because you know what? We all have a part in this journey together. We all have to get there. All those people have to work together to hold it all together to get to that goal at the top. You have a mission on this planet. The only thing holding you up waiting is your negative thoughts about her not being there. And as soon as you get in balance, it can happen like so quickly. Like, we can't even describe how quickly it can happen if you just would think from a different place. But like, seriously, like, focus. Where would you like to be? I'm so excited at the day when, as we're, we go to the doctor to find out the sex of our first child. I can't wait to go to that first appointment to go and hear the baby's heartbeat. I can't wait for that moment when. I'm so excited that all of these things are happening. And we're going to tell you, you want me to tell you what happens sometimes, Android guy? You want me to tell you what's happened to Dave? It's called analysis paralysis. He's too afraid to turn the dang computer on because he wants to analyze everything. You know what me and Celia do? We turn it on and we say, here goes. Let's see what happens. So seriously, don't overthink it. Literally, do the one that you do for yourself. I mean, Celia's very specific on that. Miss Danny. Miss Danny. My mama says hi. Good. We can't wait to hear your meditation. Celia says we're so excited. How about this? You want to make a deal? Android guy, let's make a deal. She's like, let's make a deal. We are doing your reading for you. Can you record a 5-minute little meditation thing for me? For me and you only. You don't have to send it to nobody else. But we would love to. We want to hear your voice. I want to hear your voice. Celia knows what your voice is like. I want to hear your voice. She says. So even just a little audio recording. You can record it with on your camera and then just send me a copy of the little video. We would love to hear it. And sometimes that first one is the hardest one. So, she said, just even a 5-minute video we would love to hear it. So we will be sending you your reading later. Thank you for your patience. Apparently, because she wanted to talk to you about this. And so, Danny, we are get some cards for you. She said you have such an important part of this mission you don't even realize. Do you do just a little guided meditation? Just a little, she said, just hit the record button and let whatever come out wants to come out. You would maybe be surprised. Start with, take a few deep breaths or however you start your meditation and just do it. And as you do videos and the more you do, the easier they become and, the better they get. Like, I'm learning more about editing my videos and doing my stuff like that. So, oh no, Miss Danny, you cried all day today. Why? Then you get, my breath connects me to my life, Danny. Where is your child? Where is your child? She's like, where is your child? Is he going to be done soon? Awesome. That's what I do. It's called divine inspiration. Like that is truly like the little breadcrumbs along the path of what to do. Like somebody the other day wanted a twin flame masculine check, and so I did that. I just followed breadcrumbs. So just whatever, like with this. So you said use these cards, so here we are. Have some fun with him. I am a light in the world. Raise your vibration. It is a matter that calls me to raise your vibration is a mantra that calls me to light up. So, I think, Danny, it's calling you to work on raise your vibration today. And the world is blessed to have you. And truth is my teacher. And the bottom of the deck is you are a divine facet. This card really likes to be seen today of the universe. So, you are a blessing, Miss Danny. And the higher you're, what are you doing with him when he gets out of school? Does he like the beach? Hey, Danny, you have my name as a friend on Facebook. At any time that's happening and you need a hey girl, I need to talk. I need someone to vent to. I need something. Send me a message. I check my phone pretty regularly. So, and sometimes tears are a way of purging old energy that's no longer serving us. It's about the perspective on how you see it. You are purging old energy. That's what happens through your tears. What do you need to let go of that's not serving you? Yes, you can let it out anytime. She's like, you are on my friends list. So anytime you need to, we are always up to help you with moving forward. Because Danny, we have a soul contract together too, me and you. If you don't know, I'm just gonna let you know. We have a soul contract as part of this path together. So in anytime you need, anytime. So he says anytime. So just know you are a divinely important part of this whole world. Everything is happening as you find your balance. So and truly that is the work of finding the balance. And meditating, if meditating's not working, turn to music on and dance. Move your body, do something like, and sometimes it's a day that we just need to purge energy. And sometimes there's nothing wrong with being sad. We always feel like you have to be happy, but yeah, high vibration's good, but sometimes we have to let that shit go that's not serving us. And you had some negative energy you were holding on to about that job and about things that don't serve you. Danny, how do you feel about being desired? Yes, music can really help, like music and moving your body around gets that energy flowing, and like that gets your endorphins released, like any kind of, like taking a walk, like buy a man, buy a job, by other people in your life that want to love you. How do you feel about being desired? Sometimes we think, oh, we're interested in that person, and so we don't want to do things to make us feel yeah, like I had to like, and so he's like, when things happen, it's like for reasons. So, Danny, how do you like? I changed my thought on it, and literally, Dave came home and has looked at me different ever since. Since I decided I wanted to be desired by him, because I felt for a long time like I was trying, I didn't feel like enough, so I was trying to attract somebody that desired me. But then that became kind of lustful and not the energy I wanted. So then I decided I wanted love. And then I had love, but I wasn't being as desired as I previously was because I felt like it's one or the other. But you know what Celia told me? I can have both. And you know what? With me saying I was not being desirable or not wanting to feel desirable and kind of putting those energies up of I'm not trying to attract anything new, then I'm blocking everything off, not just like with you, like with that energy. So you're saying you're blocking, the right work off. Yeah. Uh-huh. And today, you want to know sometimes, Danny, what happens when you're doing that, turning heads effortlessly? Some people that are not that confident can send negative energy to you. Like you have to decide you want it all, and you can have it all. You can have it all. She said, find your balance with it. When you're in balance, think everything flows like because you're a divine facet of the universe, and everything is supposed to flow to you and through you. Like she's like, find your balance. Like I would, yes, that is the work right now. She said that is the work of finding the balance. Are you listening to your higher self? Are you talking to your guide every day? Are you using the cards? But because I know when like I'm not in alignment, I can't hear Celia's message as clear as when I'm in good alignment. So you're gonna pick these up. Hi, Miss Kimone. How are you doing? Celia says you and Danny are our Caribbean goddesses. How about that? We'll take that. Do you know the goddess you are, both of you ladies? Come on, do you know the goddess you are? Danny, do you know? She's like, do you guys know? Aw. And you know what else? She said, do you guys know the great friends you guys could be to each other? You too. She said soul sisters. So you ladies ought to, I don't know. You guys might have some things in common. I don't know. She said there's a reason we're all here together. So so come on, we are getting a message. Will you receive money sometime soon? You get honesty is the best policy. You get I am surrounded by angels, and you get my high vibes heal the world, and relationships are assignments, which I feel like that one is definitely about you and Danny. There's something with you guys there. We're gonna get some tarot for you about Come on, what's going on with your money stuff? Celia says, she's like, what's going on with that? You get the card of the Four of Swords, which is some healing energy. You get the Strength card and the Nine of Wands and the Empress. Come on, we feel like you can very easily manifest this money. So you said there's something something you need to heal. We're going to see clarification on that Four of Swords. Where is your focus? Are you focusing on you don't have enough money, or instead of, come on, focus on all the true abundance around you? Because as you change your focus, because like that person's focused on what they don't have, and as you're in that focus of this is what I don't have, you're not going to, she's like, focus on, come on, if you're not sure about the abundance around you, she said, start counting sand granules. Apparently, there's a lot of sand where you are. She said, start counting the sand. That's how abundant it is. Start counting water drops. How about breaths of air, or, sunshine or clouds? Like, she feels there's an abundance of all those things. So if you take your money, your focus off money and the lack of, you will see the true abundance of all around you, because you're so protected right now. And as you try to see that stuff from a higher vibration, your relationship with money is going to change. She said you can change your relationship with money. Come on, are you scared of money? When you get money, or do you... It's crazy. Some people, when they are in that they either spend it all or they save it all, and they don't have an even flow. And we feel like right now you're not having that even flow. So, and some, no, it ain't. Money is pure positive energy. It is not scared of you. No, dear. No. I love money, and money comes to me in many abundant ways. Money flows easily to me. Money is not scared of you. Money loves you. It loves to flow into your life so you can have all of the things you want. That's why she said take money out of the equation of the abundance and start saying, thank you for all the abundance that I have. If, like she said, if you're unsure of how much abundance there are, go count some rain or some water drops or some sand. She said there's such an infinite supply to right where you are. She said you live in a little paradise. And you know what? I would have that thought. Money flows to me easily. But I know sometimes when we're in lack of money, we think about that. So literally, I say, I am so grateful for my well-being, because that covers everything, my health, my money, everything. I'm so grateful for my well-being. You know what? I'm breathing and I'm alive today. I'm grateful for my well-being. So we hope that helps, Miss Kimone. I think that is I think that's all. I think we got everybody. So we are gonna, it's been 2 hours, so we're gonna take a little break. We hope everybody has a great day. Bye.